Good morning, everybody. On this Wednesday, June 19th, I'm Chris Allen here on the SAM channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. It is a cloudy start, and you know, those clouds helped us out yesterday from getting too awfully hot. It was still humid, but it wasn't very hot, at least. We did reach a high of 91 officially at the Bowling Green Airport yesterday. 87 is the normal, so we were 4 degrees above normal yesterday, but it wasn't that bad. And thanks to the clouds like we're seeing this morning, that did keep us, as far as temperatures, down. And a few of you even picked up some of those spotty rain showers that happened yesterday. Some of you picked up some briefly heavy rain, but looking at the Plano cam this morning here at 7:37 a.m. Central Time, not seeing any rain, just a lot of cloud cover. And that goes for the downtown AAA Systems live cam, high atop Reservoir Hill, seeing those same clouds. Now, it does appear that clouds will stay with us today. We may or may not get rain. Rain chances are continuing to go down as we're getting out of that ring of fire that has been around us for the last several days. So you might not, most of you will not see any shower activity today. There could be an isolated pop-up shower possible, but for the most part, that's not going to be the case today. So yeah, rain chances from here continue to go down until we get into maybe late Sunday, Monday. Next week is looking better for chances of rain, therefore somewhat cooler temperatures. But until then, we're going to crank up the heat even more than what we have felt or seen already. It's coming big time. All right, let's take a look at radar this morning. And we see a little stripe of little light rain showers, but much of this is not even reaching the ground. That's the deal. Here's Bowling Green, from about Hardinsburg down to Morgantown, maybe to Russellville. This is very light. It's headed toward Bowling Green. We may get something out of it, but it really isn't going to be anything significant. And you see some more scattered back here toward the land between the lakes and western Kentucky. There's just not a whole lot going on. But the cloud cover, now it's extensive. Look at that. There's only a few places where some holes of sun are opening up, like around Central City and down to Hopkinsville and Crofton, Scottsville, Glasgow, Edmonton, Columbia. But this is all blowing off of some activity out in the plains, but also coming off that tropical system that is trying to get organized in the Gulf of Mexico, as a matter of fact. Let me show you that, because it is starting to come together. There it is. And I can make this go into motion so you can kind of see over the last few hours how this is starting to. You'll be able to see the loading. It's loading. These high resolution satellite imagery, it takes a while. It takes a few seconds for everything to load in. But this thing is starting to get some organization. It's called PTC1 or PCT1. PTC. It's new. Okay. So it's PTC1, potential tropical cyclone 1, which may become named tropical storm, maybe even today. But there you see, now the animation is running. You can see how this is kind of flowing. This thing is drifting into southern Mexico, even southern Texas. It's going to bring a lot of rain to those places as it just sits there and spins very slowly. Over time, it is really going to throw down some rain, but it's going to drift into Old Mexico. in the, and it's not going to go north. It's going to go west. So I don't think we're going to see any resulting, rain out of this particular system, because I don't think it's going to benefit us here in southern Kentucky at all. It's just where it's located and the way it's drifting, the way the steering currents are pushing it further west. So I don't think we're going to get any relief or beneficial rain from that particular system, but we're just getting started. There's more of those tropical systems to come, and will come, and they will probably, a few of those, affect us here in southern Kentucky. So far, what's been affecting us is the heat. And even with the cloud cover, we're starting in the mid 70s this morning. There's a few places down along the Lake Cumberland area, Dale Hollow Lake, in the low 70s, mid 70s, even upper 70s across the area. Did we pick up any rain yesterday? A few of you did. As you can see, it was mostly northwest of us, and then even down toward Tompkinsville and Edmonton and Glasgow. Some of you picked up a little bit of rain, about a quarter inch up in Litchfield and Grayson County yesterday. So it was, for some, it was beneficial. Here's a look at dew points. As you might expect, upper 60s, low 70s. It is muggy, muggy, muggy. The winds this morning are fairly light, from just calm to about 5 miles per hour. And any kind of a breeze, not much, coming out of the southwest. So today, I do think because of the clouds, we're not going to see as much in the way of sweltering sunshine. There will be those times when the sun breaks through the clouds and it'll be hot and humid, but I think we're only going to make it to about 90. And some of you are only going to make it to like 88, 89, depending on how much cloud cover you get. I mean, it's going to be considered cooler than what we've seen or what we will see, more importantly, down the road. As you look at the model blender, geez. Yeah, this is, so around 90 today, but look at the mid 90s, still going for upper 90s this weekend, near record highs. Not so sure we're going to tie or surpass the records. Most of them are around 100, 101, 102. I don't think we're going to get quite that hot, but it won't. Once it gets that hot, 98, 97, it doesn't make much of a difference. It's still hot, still muggy. Heat index readings will be, of course, way up there, above 100. That's the important thing to note. Then we do get better rain chances into part of next week, and that may bring down the temperatures a little bit more into the low 90s instead of the upper 90s. So some relief, but we've got to wait on it. It's going to be a while. It's going to be several days of this. I'm telling you. I know some of you are like, I need to get out and mow the yard. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I wouldn't, but that's just me. I'd let it grow, and if somebody complains, I'll just let them complain. Here's a look at the maps. You see high pressure. This is what's blocking us from getting any rain. Whatever rain comes through today will be light. It'll be spotty. It's just not going to be well organized. This high pressure ridge is just, this heat dome is just blocking everything from coming in. There is a front back to the west, but it's not going to be, moving through with robust energy and rainfall because of the big dome with high pressure. It's much stronger than these lows are back to the west and fronts coming in. So here we go into tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we may begin to see a little shower activity late in the day, Sunday evening, and into Monday, because a front will try to make its way through, but then the back edge of this turns stationary, then turns warm, which means it may just dive at us, but then it's going to come back and not really produce much in the way of help as far as rain is concerned. Tuesday, we're showing some rain, but still temperatures are going to be in the low to mid 90s. So again, very little in the way of rain and very little, if not, just completely out of the picture for now, anything below 90 degrees. It's possible for some of you today, thanks to the cloud cover that we have out there, but that's the only reason. And you may get a raindrop or a sprinkle today, but that's it. I don't foresee much more going on. All right, in the chat box, good morning to Mandem98, Kiggs and family, Doc, Lou, Virginia, Shannon, Ricky, also Sharon, Eva, and Earl. Thank you all for chiming in this morning. Thank you for watching and listening. I'll be on News 40 tonight at 5, 6, and 10, and I'm on the radio right now. Tune in to Sam 100.7 on your FM dial. In the meantime, have a great Wednesday. Thank you for watching, and God bless.